So here we go. The gathering once again with Wendy, this time on a hard level. I played with her on standard and she just wiped the floor with it, did really well. I played again on hard and suffered a variety of technical issues. I didn't have the microphone turned on. It is on this time. For the first like 2/3 of it, then I finally trying to finish the last of it, and the upper camera ran out of memory storage, so it didn't catch the ending, which was sad because it was really climactic, but in the end I ended up losing anyway, so it's all right. So let's draw 5 cards and get started here. I have my weakness, which I don't start with, so I automatically grab another card. And I can discard any number of these and get stuff back. Ooh, backstab is really nice, having that +2 damage. The thing is, I don't need that until I come up against the big bad guy at the end, but I know I'm going to need it then. This baseball bat is also really stinking awesome. +2 to your fight, and your attacks deal +1 damage like all the time. I also really like Overpower. Having the ability to throw that in with baseball bat makes really good. I think I'm going to keep all 3 of those, and I think I'm going to put these other 2 back and draw 2 more. There's my mulligan, which will give me Rabbit's Foot and Emergency Cash. I am fine with that. Let's shuffle these guys back into the deck and get ourselves started here. This isn't too bad of a draw right off the bat. I don't have anything to help me investigate, but with Rabbit's Foot, if I bring that out, if I fail to investigate, I'll be drawing more cards, which is great for Wendy because she can discard a card to redraw the token from the bag when doing a skill test. Hard to get used to when I played like 2/3 of the last game with Leo DeLuca out where I get an extra action. It's kind of rough. I know I want to bring out baseball bat for 2. Ting. I'm going to go ahead and bring out the Rabbit's Foot for 1. Doot, doot. Got both of those out there right now. Since we're in the study should be revealed, and they should have 2 clue tokens in it. So let's go ahead and do a skill test. There's a decent chance that I'm going to fail, but if I do, I'm going to draw a card out of it. Which is nice, since usually you use an action to draw a card anyway. This way you can attempt something. If you fail at it, use that to throw yourself another card. So if something horrible does happen, I can discard Overpower. Like if I pull a really bad token out of this. Let's see how bad it is. It is Doomy, which is going to be -2, and I pull out a Ghoul. But 1, 2, this would be the 3rd thing I'm doing right now, which means whatever comes out, I'm not going to have a chance to attack it. All right, I'll discard Overpower to redraw. Sucks to be doing that early. Instead I pull this one. Okay, -4, which means I am going to fail by a huge landslide. And if there was a ghoul enemy at your location, take 1 damage and 1 horror. There's not. At least that part of it is good. Nothing bad's going to happen to me, and I'll be able to tap Lucky Rabbit's Foot to draw a card. I half expected it to be a weakness. Into my turn. Enemy phase, there's nothing. To the bottom is retapping, drawing a card, stray cat, gaining a resource. Over to the top of the turn, let's add a doom, and it's back to me again. All right. I could bring out, we got leather coat and stray cat. Okay, well, it's no action to bring out leather coat. It's just there. All right, second action, we're going to be to search. 3 versus 2. 0. We hit it, and we gain that one. Nice. Last action will be to investigate once again. -3. So -3 we're going to lose, but we're going to tap and draw a card out of it, which we got a flashlight. Nice, we'll be using that next turn. But that is end of my turn. No enemy phase. Untap, draw a card. Opportunist. you know, it's decent. I mean, use it, but the chances of me succeeding at something by more than 3 are very small. Let's just say that. Okay, start of the next turn. Let's add a Doom, draw a card. Icy Ghoul, who spawns in the cellar. There is not a cellar. It does not spawn and is discarded instead. See you, buddy. Unfortunately, I didn't actually defeat it. It's worth 1 victory point, but I didn't defeat it, so I think it's gone. But that's fine. That's drawing a card from there when nothing happened. I'm perfectly okay with that. All right, back over to Investigator turn. Another 3 actions. Yeah, let's spend 2 resources to bring out the flashlight. There's the flashlight, which gets 3 uses on it. Doot, doot, doot. Lowers Shroud by 2, which would be nice to use that once here and then twice down in the cellar to try to help things out. So we are at 3 versus 0. We're up by 3. Elder Sign. This is only her ability. The Elder Sign only triggers if she has her amulet in play. That was first action, which gets us our clue token. Second action, I think we're going to go ahead and play Emergency Cash. We should be dropped down into the next part. And then I could take an action and move up into the attic already. All right, just going to do that to advance this. So we discard every enemy in the study, place Investigator in the hallway, and we get the cellar. Whoop, cellar down below, attic up above, parlor in the middle. And get rid of the study. Ciao, see you, buddy. So that does not cost an action. We will move up into the attic for action number 2. And we will search just straight up for action number 3. So it's 3 versus 1. We're up by 2. Which is -4. A ghoul would do bad things to us if he could. There's no ghoul there, so I think we're going to Rabbit's Foot for a card. We got Scavenging. After you successfully investigate by 2 or more, choose an item card in your discard pile and add it to your hand. I don't have an item in there yet, but who knows? I might end up with one. That is the end of my turn. Oh, I did actually move up to the attic. So, enemy phase, no enemies out. Then we're to the next part, which is untapping, drawing a card, which is a knife. All right. Poor version of the baseball bat. She likes the little Louisville Slugger that the lady is carrying. It looks pretty crazy. Start of the next round, we're going to throw a Doom token on there, which is going to advance this, which now means what? I got to discard a card at random, right? Investigator takes 2 horror. Well, I'm not taking 2 horror. 1 card at random. Well, Emergency Cash is going. Okay, not the best. But it wasn't backstab, so I'm happy with that. Over to Investigator phase. Okay. I'm searching the attic. First action. -2. I'm at 3 versus 1, so that gives us a tie. We'll take that one. Going to search again. Oh, when I entered the attic, I was supposed to take 1 horror. Boink. There you go. Second search. 3 versus 1. 0. We're going to pass that one as well. Ding. So we searched and searched. We're going to move out of the hallway, get ourselves back here, because I know some bad things can spawn in the attic. That's perfectly fine. Over to enemy phase. No enemy actions. We're going to flip back over. We're going to draw a card. We got an Emergency Cash back. Nice. Another resource. Nice. Top of the turn, add a Doom and draw a card. Flesh Eater, who spawns in the attic. It's one of the reasons why I wanted to get out of there so badly. First action, moving down to the cellar. Move to the cellar, you take a damage. Bonk. Next action, if we search, will be -2, so it'll be 3 versus 2. I can use the Opportunist to make that 4 versus 2. Yep. Use the flashlight to search. Spending Opportunist to help with that. It's 4 versus 2, and I have to succeed by 3, which is technically impossible with the cards I've got. -1, that's enough to succeed from the 2 clue tokens that we should have had. And I could search once more. I can't bring the flashlight out while I have the baseball bat. So we're discarding the baseball bat. Gotta watch how many hands worth of stuff you have. What'd you do with the baseball bat? I set it down when I pulled the flashlight out. It's up in the attic. Have fun going to get it. All right, well, I'll throw the last shot at flashlight, see if we can pull this off. And I'll use that to bump this up to a 4 versus the cellar's 2 for the last investigate. Ooh, auto fail as if I had a 0. All right, let's discard Stray Cat to draw another token. We're still up by 2. Still up by 2. I want a different token. I want that one. -2. We're up by 2. 2 to 2. That's 0. Cancels out. We will clear out the cellar. That flashlight is exhausted. I'm done. Enemy's phase, humanoid monster ghoul, but he does not have hunter, so he's not going to come after it. He's just going to stay up there in the attic. End of turn, we're going to untap, draw a card, dig deep. This gives you bonuses to your will or to your reflex. And we're going to get a resource over here. Add a doom. Add a swarm of rats. And it's over to my turn right now. Okay, let's spend a resource to bring out knife. In the process, we're going to get hit for 1 from his attack of opportunity. It's going to hit the leather coat. Okay, let's use the knife and stab the rats. I got a +1, so I'm at 2 versus 1. I'm only up by 1. But a 0. All right, stick it. Kill the rat. So third action, go up to the hallway. There we go. Monster turn, he's happy in the attic by himself. He's fine up there. End of turn, we're going to tap that over, draw a card. Hard knocks, that will help. We've got to get that out quick. And another resource as crazy stuff goes on in the kitchen. Okay. Yeah, everybody's decided to cook dinner right now. So next part, add 1 of the Doom token. We're still doing okay there. We got a little bit of breathing room. Back to Investigator turn. I definitely want to get Hard Knocks out for 1. Which means Emergency Cash will be the next logical choice to give ourselves 3 more resources, which we can use on Hard Knocks to buff that stuff up. We're not doing extra damage now. I have 1 action left, which I can draw another card. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Oh, sneak attack. Deal 2 damage to an exhausted enemy. We're doing pretty good now. Because we can outrun and outfight by using our resources. If this goes good, I think we're probably going to bring out the dude on the next turn and just try to sneak attack him and backstab him. See how that goes. I am done. Enemy, he's still going to stay up there and just tra-la-la himself, and I'm fine with that. End of turn, that's going to come over. I draw 1 card. Unexpected Courage, thank you. Resource, Doom up. Draw 1 more card. A Swarm of Rats. Okay. He's going to engage with me because he's right there, but it's just a Swarm of Rats. I don't even care about it. Everything I'm going to be doing at this point is going to be attacking because now it's over to my turn. First thing I'm going to do is expend 3 to advance. Get through the barrier. Barrier blocking the passage vanishes. Parlor reveals. Lita goes in the parlor. Ghoul Priest goes in the hallway, which means he immediately engages with me. Now all I got to do is take this sucker out. I need to hit him, and then I need to evade him. You attack an enemy that you've evaded. If you evaded, it just taps. So I think I should evade him first. That way, if I miss, he won't get a retaliation on me. He'll be tapped. So first thing we're going to try to do is we're going to try to evade this guy. We can spend resources to increase that. The attack is the important part. Save unexpected courage for the attack. So let's spend 3 clue tokens to increase our reflex or dexterity by 3, moving us to a 7. 7 versus his 4. First action. 7 versus 4. Minus 3. That's 4 versus 4. We succeed, and he will tap. Thank you, sir. With that, second action, we will spend... Oh, I gotta spend 2 resources for that, too. Okay. Probably should have planned on that a little bit more. But oh well. We'll spend 2 to deal 2 damage to an exhausted enemy at your location. Thunk, he is exhausted, so we will give him 2 damage. Bang, bang. However, since I'm doing something other than fight, evade, or parlay, this rat gets an attack of opportunity. He will hit me, hit the leather coat for another point of damage, and the leather coat is gone. Third action. I have to have 3 resources to do that. Oh boy. Okay, well, I could do 2 damage from the knife, or I could try to kill the rat. We will knife attack the rat. 2 versus 1. That's it. I'm not going to spend my backstab on that. I'm not going to expend my unexpected courage, because I won't have that for next turn. Got to dig deep for an extra round if I need to, but I don't. It's a 0. We hit the rats, kill the rats. Rats are out. That was my third action. I am over the enemy's phase. He's fine just to sit where he is. He is tapped, so he does nothing. On to the end phase. We're going to untap that. We're going to untap that guy back. We're going to draw another card. Burglary. If you succeed, instead of discovering clues, gain 3 resources. Okay. Start of the turn. Throw a doom up there. Another card. Please don't be an enemy. Ancient Evils. Okay, place 1 doom on the current agenda. That only brings it to 6, not 7. Back over to Investigator turn. Hey, we've got 3 cards now, or 3 resources. First action, I'm going to spend 3 resources to do backstab for a fight. This fight uses my dexterity instead of my combat. So it's 4 versus 4. I'm going to discard Unexpected Courage to increase that to a 6. 6 versus 4. I'm up by 2. And I got to redraw, which I don't even need. Ding. It deals plus 2 damage for a total of 3. And that's enough to kill the Ghoul Priest. Ghoul Priest dies. We succeed at our objective. If the Ghoul Priest is defeated, advance. Ding. That did get a little bit hairy because I threw away my baseball bat from me being stupid, but we got through this. We got through this. Okay. So that's where I stop this video. I made far too many mistakes to justify going on with this campaign and this character. But I am going to be doing it again. I'm actually setting the game up right now. I will be running with Hard Wendy, Take 2. And that one I will be going forward because I won't be continuing with Skids and Agnes. I tried to set that up again and run through the first scenario. It didn't go well. I made mistakes because I was trying to deal with both the characters at the same time and some other abilities and stuff, and lost track of things, made mistakes, which I realized like halfway through the game. It didn't go well anyway. Then I went back and tried to run with single characters with just Skids, and he lost horribly, and just Agnes, she lost horribly. I'm like, okay. I enjoyed playing the Wendy character by herself more than Skids or Agnes. So I'm going to try from the beginning and try with her on her own, see how well she does. However well she does do, I'm going to be going through the rest of the campaign with her on hard difficulty, and we'll see how that goes. But thanks for watching me screw this one up, and hopefully I will keep things together for the next video. Let's see how she does in take 2.